Yo,
What's up, home fries?
how's it going, everybody?
Welcome back to yet another episode.
I'm Kat,
I'm the dog.
or Kathy and Paul. Some of you
something
know
like
us.
that, you know.
Whatever.
The fix with the facts.
Yeah.
Fixie face.
Yeah. Whatever. Yeah. So today we've had a couple songs that have been on our list. We've been planning for the last few weeks. But we thought
Right.
today we would change it up at the last minute once again, since the documentary was released of American Pie. We thought we should go with
Yeah.
American Pie. Besides, this song is the song that hooked me. Elvira reeled me in, and American Pie, I was hooked. So after that, that's when we started going down the rabbit hole. He was
Yeah.
hooked.
Yeah, the first one I saw was Man of Constant Sorrow.
Yeah, he saw it before
And
me.
then,
that was yeah, I wasn't around for that
Brothers
one.
in Arms was the one that hooked me.
Yeah.
That one really got me. I
Yeah.
loved that one.
Yeah, this is so we figure it fits. I also wanted to say, if anybody's going to be at the show Friday and you want to hook up,
That's Sandy, Utah.
yeah, you can look for us. You see my hair, long blonde. He has a little bit of hair, not much. But
only on
we
my
are
face.
both also very tall, just like the guys.
Tall and skinny.
Yes, tall and skinny, so you really can't miss us. We'll be wearing black T-shirts. On the front, we'll say refried home fries. But even from a distance, just in case you decide, if you're there and you want to hook up, go
She's
live or
6'1",
just say hi.
I'm 6'2".
Yeah,
So,
yeah. We would fit right in there with the guys. Yeah, we're all tall aliens, tall, skinny aliens. But
yeah, my name isn't Paul for nothing.
yeah, so, well, actually it means small, but you're not small.
That's true. That's
Not
true.
small.
No, I'm talking about the movie Paul.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Alien.
Yep, that's him, all right. Yeah, I'm sure Don C will like that one. Yeah, so let's, if you guys could help us get some subs, please. I mean,
Please.
we are at 672. I know there's a few more hardcore home fries out there than 672. So if you guys like what you're seeing,
Yeah.
consider subscribing.
Pretty please.
Yeah, help us to help the guys promote them. I mean, it's not like we're going to make that much of an impact, perhaps, but
Well, you know,
every little bit helps.
Yeah,
Everything that
everything helps.
everybody's doing as a collective, as a community, you know, just
And this channel, you know, we try to focus more with the home fries. This is all home free all the time. It's for the
Yes.
home fries. It's focused on the fans of home free.
so if you are diehards, then
Right.
just help us out and subscribe. Yeah, that'd be great. Let's see how
Like I always
many
say,
we
pass
can
us
get.
around like a party favor.
Yeah, some have been. I appreciate you guys that have
Oh,
been
yeah, you guys have
tweeting
been
and
awesome.
retweeting and
Totally
yeah, there's
awesome.
been and just remember that we do have the raffle. So if you if you do share or retweet on Twitter, but if you share in Instagram, in a Facebook group, or on Twitter, just drop it in the comments that you did. Okay, so
you
we
go.
can put your name in the drawing because we have some cool CDs and
There's a cool drawing going on,
yeah.
if you didn't know.
Yeah, and we'll do another one maybe in a month. Maybe when we hit our 1,000 for our birthdays, we'll do another one. Yeah.
That would be cool.
All right.
Cool.
So we're gonna get to this.
Yep, today is a big one for us. We've been
Yeah.
waiting on this one. This
Yes.
is Don McLean American Pie.
Yeah.
With Home Free.
And we haven't got to check out the entire documentary yet, but we wanted to
Right.
get, you know, the hot minute out and get our two videos out. So we'll have to go back to it. But we figured out that we can watch it.
Yeah,
So-
we did get it this morning, and we pulled some clips out of it for the hot minute. So
Yeah.
check that out if
But,
you haven't.
Yeah. So
All right.
hopefully you guys will check that out, and hopefully you'll enjoy the video. We're gonna go through it twice.
Yep, you guys know the routine.
Yep.
First time through is just play it through, and we'll get, you know, just a reaction. Second time, we'll break it down a little.
Yeah. We'll break
So
it down.
break it down.
Yo.
So
Yeah.
buckle up.
Okay, let's do it. I haven't
Here we
seen
go.
this
You guys
video
ready?
in like 3 months, so I'm excited.
A long, long time ago, I can still remember how that music used to make me smile. And I knew if I had my chance that I could make those people dance, and maybe they'd be happy for a while. But February made me shiver with every paper I delivered. Bad news on the door. boy couldn't take one more step. I can't remember if I cried when I read about his widowed bride, but something touched me deep inside the day the music died. So bye bye, Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Them good old boys are drinking whiskey and rye, singing this'll be the day that I die. This'll be the day that I die.
Did you write the book of love, and do you have faith in God above? If the Bible tells you so, or do you believe in rock and roll? Can music save your mortal soul? And can you teach me how to dance real slow? Well, I know that you're in love with him, 'cause I saw you dancing in the gym. You both kicked off your shoes. Man, I dig those rhythm and blues. I was a lonely teenage drunken buck with a pink carnation and a pickup truck, but I knew I was out of luck the day the music died.
I started singing bye bye, Miss American Pie. Drove me Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Them good old boys are drinking whiskey and rye, singing this'll be the day that I die. This'll be the day that I die. Now for 10 years we
You know, this song just, I didn't say this, but it has so many memories. I'm driving around. This song was released when I was 10 years old.
Wow.
So I remember driving around ever since every time I've ever heard this song since, driving around with my mom in our van and her having this blasting and us all singing to it and stuff. But I always go back to the memories. My mom loved this song and she still does. And so I have some really good memories attached to this song. But I just wanted to say that.
Aww. And their arrangement is just,
This is great.
let's get through this.
We've been on our own, and moss grows fat on a rolling stone. That's not how it used to be. When the jester sang for the king and queen in a coat he borrowed from James Dean, and a voice that came from you and me. Oh, and while the king was looking down, the jester stole his thorny crown. The courtroom was adjourned, but no verdict was returned. And while Lyndon read a book on Marx, the quartet practiced in the park, and we sang dirges in the dark. The day the music died.
While we were singing bye bye, Miss American Pie. Drove me Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Them good old boys are drinking whiskey and rye, and singing this'll be the day that I die. This'll be the day that I die.
Helter skelter in a summer swelter, the birds flew off with a fallout shelter. 8 miles high and falling fast. It landed foul on the grass. The players tried for a forward pass with the jester on the sidelines in a cast. Now the halftime air was sweet perfume while the sergeants played a marching tune. We all got up to dance, oh, but we never got the chance, 'cause the players tried to take the field. The marching band refused to yield. Do you recall what was revealed today? The music died.
We started singing bye bye, Miss American Pie. Drove me Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Them good old boys are drinking whiskey and rye and singing, this'll be the day that I die. This'll be the day that I die.
Oh, and there we were all in one place, a generation lost in space, with no time left to start again. So come on, Jack, be nimble, Jack, be quick, Jack Flash sat on a candlestick, 'cause fire is the devil's only friend. Oh, and as I watched him on the stage, my hands were clenched in fist of rage. No angel born in hell could break that Satan spell. And as the flames climbed high into the night to light the sacrificial rite, I saw Satan laughing with delight the day the music died.
And he was singing, bye, bye, Miss American Pie. Drove me Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Them good old boys are drinking whiskey and rye and singing, this'll be the day that I die. This'll be the day that I die. I met a girl who sang the blues, and I asked her for some happy news, but she just smiled and turned away. And I went down to the sacred store where I'd heard the music years before, but the man there said the music wouldn't play. In the streets the children screamed, the lovers cried and the poets dreamed, but not a word was spoken. The church bells all were broken. And the three men I admire most, the Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost, they caught the last train for the coast. The day the music died, and they were singing, bye, bye, Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Them good old boys are drinking whiskey and rye, singing, this'll be the day that I die. This will be the day that I die.
So awesome. And even Don McLean with his voice, you could tell he's getting older, but he still can
there's so
carry
much
that
power
tune.
in that.
Oh my goodness. I cannot believe, I actually have not seen that since
Oh, it's been a month
April
or so.
6th. I have not seen that video since.
Wow.
Yeah, because we started going down the rabbit hole and there were so many other songs, I've never gone back to it. I'm kind of glad. Yeah, that.
The way they arranged that and put it together was just astounding.
That's incredible. Fun, sad. It's a sad song, but it's also very upbeat.
But it's the song
it's
of a
balanced.
generation, you know? I mean, like he said, everybody knows that song.
Everybody.
Everyone
I'm
knows
sure
that.
kids know, and grandkids probably have heard it at some point, or some part of it.
Sure, yeah.
A verse, something. Yeah.
Anything, yeah. It's immediately recognizable.
Yes.
Okay, so we are going to go back at this point. So if you enjoyed that and you want to step out,
Yes, because it is
please.
a long song.
It's it's over 8 minutes.
Yeah, I forgot about that too in the beginning.
So yeah, this might take a little bit. So thanks for watching, and here we
hopefully
go
you
again.
stick around.
Please, stick around because we're going to go back through it. We're not going to do a whole lot. I'm trying to be more generalized with this stuff. I'm not going to go down a bunch of rabbit holes. I'm not going to keep pulling out all the different samples and things like that and examples. Every now and then I will, but with stuff like this, it's pure enjoyment. So we'll stop a couple of times. We'll talk about a couple of things.
But then, because it becomes so in depth.
It does, and it takes away from the experience.
He literally put like 20 hours into the rope solo. I mean, I'm not kidding. So yeah, he'll do it every few months.
Eventually these kind of videos with detail and all kinds of other, but those we're going to be putting on our other YouTube channel, which is called The Fixes In. Yes. FIX''S.
Entertainment.
Yeah, The Fixes In Entertainment, because we are the Fixes.
Yeah.
Paul and Kathy Fix.
That's a fact.
And that's a fact.
All right, let's get to it.
Yeah, let's get to it. Let's go back to this here.
Keep these people listening to our boring nonsense.
Snooze. Here we go.
A long, long time ago, I can still remember how that music used to make me smile. And I knew if I had my chance that I could make those people dance, and maybe they'd be happy for a while. But February made me shiver with every paper I delivered. Bad news on the doorstep. I couldn't take one more step. I can't remember if I cried when I read about his widowed bride, but something touched me deep inside the day the music died. So
that whole intro. What?
No, he said so, so I said so.
So. The arrangement on this, like I've been saying, is just, it's amazing. They made it sound so big and so full and so powerful with just their voices. This really is an amazing piece of work, piece of music here. What I didn't know growing up is obviously, the story. Everybody knows the song, but you don't listen to the lyrics when you're a kid. You like to bounce along to it. Yeah, this is the story of him as a kid finding out about the Big Bopper and all that. Every paper he delivered, he explains it in the documentary that he was a paper boy. That's what he did, and he saw that on the doorstep. So, very cool.
Yeah, it is.
But yeah, this arrangement is just, you got Tim's voice way down there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it just...
And their harmonies are just
Their harmonies
fantastic.
are gorgeous.
I just remember the first night when we watched the Night of the Rabbit Hole. Just, I couldn't grasp that there was the music, but with vocal only. And I kept telling him, I'm hearing instruments. He's like, yeah, but they're doing it with their voices.
Right.
What? So, yeah, it's amazing.
All
Incredible.
Right. Let's get back into it here.
Bye, bye, Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Them good old boys are drinking whiskey and rye, singing, this'll be the day that I die. This'll be the day that I die.
Did you write the book of love, and do you have faith in God above? If the Bible tells you so, or do you believe in rock and roll? Can music save your mortal soul? And can you teach me how to dance real slow? Well, I know that you're in love with him, 'cause I saw you dancing in the gym. You both kicked off your shoes. Man, I dig those rhythm and blues.
Chance.
Excuse me. Yeah, that was beautiful. I always forget, when this song came out, it was a folk song. It was basically just
folk
an acoustic
pop.
guitar, folk pop. Yeah, it was... This arrangement is so updated and so modern sounding with Rupp on the percussion there.
Yeah.
It lends a whole different flavor to this, and it really brings it to life. I think I'm pretty sure Don McLean would be happy, or is happy with this version.
Yeah.
I'd be proud of this.
Yes.
This is gorgeous.
I'm sure he is. Yeah.
Yeah.
He included them in the documentary, so he
Sure.
must be, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
And weren't they at the Walk of Fame when he got his...
With the star on
Yeah.
the Hollywood Boulevard and all that
Yeah.
stuff, right?
And
Yeah.
What a great experience for them, too.
Lucky
He's
guys.
an icon.
Okay, here we go.
Was a lonely teenage drunken buck with a pink carnation and a pickup truck. But I knew I was out of luck the day the music died. I started singing bye bye Miss American Pie. Drove me Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Them good old boys are drinking whiskey and rye, singing this'll be the day that I die. This'll be the day that I die. Now for 10 years we've been on our own, and moss grows fat on a rolling stone. That's not how it used to be. When the jester sang for the king and queen in a coat he borrowed from James Dean, and a voice that came from you and me. Oh, and while the king was looking down, the jester stole his thorny crown. The courtroom was adjourned, but no verdict was returned. And while Lyndon read a book on Marx, the quartet practiced in the park, and we sang dirges in the dark of the day. The music died.
I love how everybody gets a chance on
I
this.
was
at the
just
lead.
going to say that, too. I was exactly what I was going to say. They
Yeah.
all get their chance at the lead. Yeah, get to showcase their... And
Exactly, their
They're
different vocal
amazing
styles.
vocals.
Yeah. So yeah, when they all come in together, you're in 5-part harmony here, with Don and the rest of the guys. Rups on the percussion on the drums.
Mm-hmm.
So, oh god, yeah, you can't get any better. It sounds so thick and so massive, and so clean at the
Yeah.
same time.
they're just spot on. This is great.
Oh man.
We were singing bye bye Miss American Pie. Drove me Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Them good old boys are drinking whiskey and rye, and singing this'll be the day that I die. This'll be the day that I die. Helter skelter in a summer swelter, the birds flew off with a fallout shelter. 8 miles high and falling fast. It landed foul on the grass. The players tried for a forward pass with the jester on the sidelines in a cast. Now the halftime air was sweet perfume while the sergeants played a marching tune. We all got up to dance. Oh, but we never got the chance. 'Cause the players tried to take the field.
And there was that frog thing.
Yeah.
It's just they sneak it in there all the time.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
It's just to fill it in. Make
Yeah,
it,
it's like the perfect little sound effect.
Yeah. It's awesome.
Man, I'm listening to Rupp in the background here, and it's so cool how you can hear one cymbal over here like a splash cymbal, and then the crash cymbals on this side, and everything has its place again. I love it.
Yeah. It's great. This
Masterful.
amazing piece of work right
And
here.
Rob's voice, dang.
They all do. They all have these amazing, they all fit though too.
Right. Yeah, I mean, his voice is so sweet and so smooth, and then he'll pull out this rasp, and it's like, whoa, dude. Yeah. Okay, here we go.
The marching band refused to yield. Do you recall what was revealed today? The music died.
We started singing bye bye Miss American Pie. Drove me Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Them good old boys are drinking whiskey and rye, and singing this'll be the day that I die. This'll be the day that I die. Oh, and then A generation lost in space with no time left to start again. So come on, Jack, be nimble. Jack, be quick. Jack Splash sat on a candlestick, 'cause fire is the devil's only friend. Oh, and as I watched him on the stage, my hands were clenched in fist of rage. No angel born in hell could break that Satan spell. And as the flames climbed high into the night to light the sacrificial rite, I saw Satan laughing with delight. The day the music died, and he was singing.
Tim and Chance together. They're dynamite.
Yeah. Oh,
Good
yeah.
Lord.
Those two are, yeah. It's kind of like Rob and Austin, too.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
They all.
I mean, but as soon as Tim took over the lead, Chance was on the bass.
Yeah.
And I couldn't tell the difference between Tim and Chance. That tone, that timbre
This is
was
a lot, kind of like how they did the Mayday thing, how they
right,
swapped them out and took
everything's-
over.
Yeah.
It blows me away.
Yeah, this
arrangement's
is
great.
pro level arranging, man. Wow. This should be up for a Grammy. Yeah, I think so.
I think it should, too.
I think this should
They
be
have
up for a
feeling.
Grammy.
Yeah.
Bye bye, Miss American Pie. Drove me Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Them good old boys are drinking whiskey and rye and singing, "This'll be the day that I die. This'll be the day that I die." I met a girl who sang the blues, and I asked her for some happy news, but she just smiled and turned away. And I went down to the sacred store where I'd heard the music years before.
Okay, guys, all you critical listeners out there during this segment especially, let me know down in the comments what you're hearing. Because once again, I'm always going to talk about space and stereo placement and all that stuff. So who's where? Let me know what you think down in the comments, because I'm hearing crystal clear who's where. In the middle, who's over on the right, who's over on the left, and how it's all coming together. So yeah, let me know what you think.
But the man there said the music wouldn't play. In the streets the children screamed, the lovers cried and the poets dreamed, but not a word was spoken. The church bells all were broken. And the three men I admire most, the Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost, they caught the last train for the coast. The day the music died, and they were singing, "Bye bye, Miss American Pie."
I'll go back and start that part over again.
They just come in like
Like a brick wall.
yeah. And right on it.
Wow.
Incredible.
So yeah, can you hear who's where if you're listening? I mean, I know you have to stop and you have to listen differently. You have to actually think about what you're listening to. But like that one part where Don was singing solo, you could hear his reverb more over to the left, and some of the echo was more over to the right. But he was in the middle. It's like I said, I'm going to go back and replay some of that. Listen for some of these things. Just these are recording, editing, engineering tricks that they use to put things in a certain place so it sounds right, no matter what system you're listening to it on, whether it's a little headphones or a stereo bar or a car stereo or a boombox, whatever it is you're listening to, your cell phone. I hate saying that. Oh, please don't. Yeah, cell phones.
Well, we listen to it on a cell phone, but we plug it into the car.
Yeah, exactly. It's Bluetoothed into a stereo system. And also, this was another one of those COVID videos. This was a quarantine video because you can see all of the different boxes.
Right.
Very clever the way they put this together.
Yes.
Okay, let's listen.
Son and the Holy Ghost, they caught the last train for the coast. The day the music died, and they were singing, bye bye Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Them good old boys are drinking whiskey and rye, singing this'll be the day that I die. This will be the day that I die.
They just all come together so perfectly.
Oh, man.
The voices of angels.
Those golden voices.
Yes, which we will be hearing live in about 6 days from now.
Ooh-wee. That's
Yeah.
right.
So,
Sandy, Utah. Here
that
we
was
come.
Incredible. That was incredible. Yeah. Oh, I lost my train of thought. Oh, the new video that will be released next week. I'm just curious what your guys' thoughts are. Leave in the
Right? Yeah.
comments what you think they may be doing. I have a feeling it must be some kind of mashup. But, I mean, for weeks I've been trying to figure it out, and I know a lot of people have. But if you have any thoughts on it, drop it in the comments and let us know what you think.
Yeah, because
Out of
to me it
curiosity.
looks like, Dungeons and Dragons.
There's a
meets
Braveheart and-
Braveheart meets Space Guy. I don't know.
There's all
It's
kinds
weird.
of different things. Yeah, characters. So, yeah. It'd be interesting to see what you guys think. So anyways, yeah, hopefully and you guys enjoyed that. We're going to try and get these edited and up so that we can hopefully have time to watch
Check out the live stream.
Yeah,
that's coming
So-
up here in a couple hours, so we got to get boogieing.
Yeah.
Boogie woogie.
So hopefully you guys enjoyed all that. And yeah,
And yeah,
I
so
think
there.
that's about it. I think I've said enough for the day, huh?
All right, guys. Well, thank
So-
you again for joining us.
Hopefully to see some of you in
Yeah.
Sandy, Utah.
Yeah. Look for us in Sandy.
Yeah.
We'll be there.
And we'll be around next weekend, guys. Okay, take care.
Peace out.
Have a good night, everybody.
See ya.